Hello everyone, my name is Dorian and welcome to another race highlights video with the F3. We are at Bathurst and it wasn't easy to survive this one, let me tell you. 3.4k soft, really tricky to keep up with the pace, maintain the tires. I'm gonna walk you guys through it a little bit, snip down the most interesting parts of the race, and at the end of the race I'm gonna show you a replay of some of the crashes as well. If you enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you think about it. That's it, see you on the track. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
Good start. Oh, problems. Problems ahead. Oh, we're up to second.
All clear, all clear.
That makes me happy I screwed up the second qualifying lap. I was really lucky not to get caught there. Oh dear lord. You're just gonna dive in there. Okay.
All clear, all clear.
Not a problem. I'll stay behind. There's plenty of race left. This is top split aggression for you. He made it stick. It was clean. Not complaining or nothing. But you gotta be ready for it, that's for sure. More lifts now. Just trying to maintain the tires. I'm really not gonna go aggressive. If I have to concede a position or two, that's what I'm gonna do. Take it as easy as possible. I know I have pace. Just need to warm the car up and get it there. Why am I so nervous on these top splits? Oh, I hit the wall there. It might be an opening for us. We'll see. Could be running a different aero package that might hurt us. So far so good. We're keeping up. He's going for it. Oh, that was close. I don't want to make sudden moves yet. I'm just not comfortable enough. Try to get used to the draft, warm up the tires. See what we can do.
You're in third place.
There we go. Oh, that curb. I hate that curb. All right, we should have a little bit more tire now. Nice and easy. Keep it flat through here now. Second lap. Even with the draft, I'm running pretty high downforce, so there's no problem keeping it flat. Just a little bit of understeer there. Gonna brake a little bit earlier than usual here, because you can't really brake hard, and if he does it slowly, you will just ram him. Gotta lose the guy behind and stay with the guy in front. That'll give me some clearance to make a move later on. Need to stay in each other's draft and try to lose the guy behind us. He doesn't have draft now, I think. Yeah, we're losing him a little bit on the straights. I feel like I can overtake these guys, but just play the patient game. Seem to be faster on the mountain parts, at least on some of them. But overtaking here is going to be really tricky. They are taking these S's very conservatively. You can go much faster here. Oh, he hit the wall. That could be an in for me. That gave him just a little bit of damage. That would be amazing for me. I'm closer to him than he is to the leader. I don't think that's enough though. I want the leader to get away so I can draft and get second and then catch up to the leader. Oh, not like that. Not like that, I won't. That was garbage. We got a back marker already. Is it enough? Ah, man, I wish I had a good exit. Could have made it stick. It's not enough. Not enough. Try to show my nose, create a little bit of pressure. Good exit. And try to sweep him from the outside.
Or on your right. Still there, hold the line. Stay left. Left.
Woo. Can I make it stick?
On the right.
I think I can. Now let's see if I can get away from him on the mountain. Create enough of a gap so he won't be able to draft by me on the back straight. Cars are nice and warm. Car is really optimal right now. If I have a chance, it's now. Not enough. Not enough. Looks like we're gonna be going back and forth now. Oh yeah, he's catching up hard. He's running less aero than I am.
On your right. Still there?
He's catching up much faster than I was catching up to him.
All clear.
Nothing I can do about it now. Us going back and forth is not smart because we're losing the leader, but hey, I'll take second in this split. 100%.
10 to go.
I've been wondering myself what it'd be like to push the whole race, and this is how it feels. The tires are overheated as hell, and I'm really trying to be careful just to keep the car on the road. Placing a lot of effort in just maintaining the car. And I have to keep pushing because if I start letting off, Diego will catch up very quickly. Right now I'm increasing the gap, but that could change rapidly if I start trying to cool down the tires. Also, I think the guy in second place is going to catch up to the leader, and if he does, they're going to start fighting. And if they start fighting, and their tires won't be that great, all I'll need to do is just be patient and maybe try to catch up to them right at the end. We'll see, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe I won't. Imagine lapping the guy in 7th place. How did that happen? Must have been a lot of accidents on the grid. We'll take a look at it after the race. We did have a bit of action in this race, didn't we? A little more entertained than the other races I've been doing here this week. I guess screwing up your qualifying is just a good recipe to have some action in the race. The first lap was great, the second lap just got screwed up and I was 2 seconds slower. But, you know, even if I started podium, I think these guys might have overtaken me. Their race pace is just a little bit better. I was a little inconsistent. I kind of burned up the tires early on and I had to wait for them to cool down. Then I could push, but then I had some back markers, a lot of excuses. Either way, podium here is great. I would definitely take it any day in this split. I don't usually go for W's. I think if you put that in your head that you have to win, you'll start taking more and more risks. You'll finish less races. You won't do as well. If the W presents itself, then hell yeah, I'm gonna take it. But I think putting yourself in a position where I just want to finish where I think is appropriate for my iRating, for my experience with the car, and I think considering I'm pretty new to the F3, I only started driving it like I say a month ago. I only started racing it 2 weeks ago at Brands Hatch, and it's not like I'm doing 20 races a week. Well, this time I might, because I'm trying to farm some iRating off it, but it's not like I'm doing a billion races a week. So it's good. I mean, I'm good enough for when a track comes that I'm really good at, like Bathurst, I will do well. If it's a track I don't know that well, I will struggle. In this type of split, I'll be lucky to get top 5. It's kind of different from one track to another, but I am getting better with this car, so I'm happy I can keep up with most of these guys. Okay, so that's 3rd place. As soon as I'll stop the car, we'll go take a look at some replays, see what happened here, if we can learn something from it, or just have a good laugh. Sometimes that's just worth it. Let's look at what happened to the leader. He seemed to have a problem right off the bat. This guy right here. He didn't have a great start. He had to take the inside line. And yeah, the rear end just snapped on him. Happened to me as well. Took out half the field. It can happen so easily when you're on cold tires, especially if you burn them up on the start. I think he had a little wheel spin there. Yeah, he did. That wheel spin will really hurt you on T1. Try to avoid wheel spin on the start here and any cause, because you burn them up and then you go into the corner and, like you always do. You can do this corner 1,000 times, but if you burn it up just a little bit, you're gonna lose the rear end. He actually managed to catch it better than I did. I completely spun the car around. He caught it, but he obviously overcorrected because it's so difficult with this car. And yeah, took himself out. Unfortunate. Put himself in the wall, car flipped around, no wheels. He did really well to avoid damage. That guy lost his wheel, but he came back to it. This guy in 6th place kind of brought in the rear. Ooh, what happened to him? That's odd. Just, he lost the back end on entry? That never happened to me before. And yeah, he just lost it. Spun it around a little too much and came back to the track. And this is a classic lap 1 incident where you're coming up here and it's usually a flat out corner, but on the first lap you have to lift and be very careful. And he was just drifting it. Overcorrected because it's so hard to hold the slide with this car. Killed himself. The other guy, I don't know if he had enough time to respawn there. Probably not, because it is a blind corner, so you're coming up behind this corner. Yeah, he was very close. He was very close. He tried to avoid it. He did well. He saved himself. He might have got away for a little bit of damage, but he did save himself. Very cool. But dear God, look at the incidents that occurred after that. So that guy just lost it, and all of these guys just bam. Oh, that sucks. And he got taken out by some netcode. It looks like. I think that was just pure netcode. Oh, that sucks. He got netcoded. He avoided it so well. He did so well to avoid it. Look at it from this angle. This orange guy, he really came into it fast. He couldn't, I bet he couldn't see him. Like, these guys were going, he was like, yes, there's a gap. I'm gonna go for it. Oh no. Sent him flying. That was a huge wreck. That's what we were overtaking 6th place. We were lapping 6th place and 7th place. Look at this. Look at how many cars got wrecked. Oh, so many wrecks. They're still flying. Oh boy. Yeah. I had the exact same thing. I spun off on T1 and took out half the field. Unintentionally, of course. Spawned myself out. Didn't wreck anyone. it's the kind of thing that can happen to anyone. You feel like crap after it, but what are you gonna do? A lot of these guys had nothing they could do about it. Some of these guys maybe, but I don't want to pass any judgment. Cold tires, first lap, nobody's really expecting something this big to happen here. So, you know, that's the kind of stuff that happens. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you think about it, and if you want to see more of these, and hop over to my Discord as well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.